Hello and welcome to this tutorial where we're going to look how to enhance colors on an image by using Photoshop and camera. So example right here is our original image, and you can see it's even we still have some clouds, but does not pop up image. It's look flat and not so interesting. And with just simple manipulations, we can enhance color that already exists in a photo to bring them out to create the image that will bring your attention of your viewers and look nice and overall colorful. So let's go ahead and start working on this. Okay, so we're beginning with the camera, and right here is our image, and you can see it's okay image. It just blended and kind of a little bit boring looking. So what we're going to do, it's a little bit enhance on this. And start in camera because we have more opportunity to fix here because it's have a 10-bit data, it's have more colors inside, and also shadow and highlight, so we can work with this a little bit better. Okay, let's go first in our list profile, and I want to remove the chromatic abbreviations and enable the profile. So you can see it's remove some vignetting for us. The next we'll go inside the sharpening, and I want just restore a little bit, about 60-70 between that, so it will restore some of those details for us that we may lost in the one we were shooting and anti-aliasing was applied inside the cameras. So the next, let's go work a little bit on recovering some of this information. I know the cloud is there, but we cannot really see them. If we bring highlights down, you can see right here we already start bringing some of those details that was hidden from us. And as well, we can bring shadows just a little bit up, not too much, to highlight those darker area. The next, we can look also on exposure. So exposure will help us to bring a little bit up and down, but I think this was about right way. Let's go next, we'll go inside the HSL adjustment. So right here we can have it more fun by adjusting our colors. And let's start with the hue. And you notice in the hue we have some options where we can apply to change colors. So for example, we can go and modify slightly to the blue. It's kind of right here, very hard to see, it's not that much, but we can make a little bit more cyanish color there. And you can see our sky, we can go from cyan to like purple almost, and I'll go bring a little bit more to pleasant cyan. I want to play with the colors, the warmer and colder cyan and a little bit orange. They complementary colors that work very well together. So we also can look on all different options, and you can try to just to move, see if anything apply. Mostly you'll find some colors like right here orange, so we can move little bit reddish, maybe around there, apply on these areas. And as well we can apply a little bit on a yellowishy warmer, so I apply to these areas warmer color, and we apply a little bit more cyan on our clouds. Let's go next in saturation. By using saturation, we need to be a little bit careful because we can introduce a quite bit noise. Before actually we do this, I want to go back to our basic settings and take vibrance, and we can also just bring vibrance slightly up. That will help also compensate for the saturation, so it does not need to go that much far. So we'll go in aqua color, and we can start bringing up, and you can see just a little bit on the sky. We don't need to go too crazy. We also have it on a blue and bring a little bit. Notice we're going too high in this area. We start introducing those artifacts that we want kind of stay away from this, but we'll bring a little bit up as well. Okay, and same, let's look on the orange. You can see right here we applied this area orange, maybe a little bit on a yellow, and I don't think any other colors is affecting us. And now it's luminance. Luminance will bring light up. This is a good way to bring also dimension in our image. So we can go right on top. You can see right here we start distinguish some of those luminance, pop up and give it extra dimension, kind of depth Latin image. So we can also add on this area. This is our sky, and actually we take aquas and a sky to opposite to the darker. You can see how now it's pop up, but be careful because right we start introducing this fringing on the edge, So we want to bring maybe around this area. Okay, and you can see we already start having nice colored image even before we went to the Photoshop. Okay, let's look a couple other areas. So right in the highlights, I want to bring just a little bit up this one and darker area. So just bring a little bit up the curve, and let's open our image inside the Photoshop. So right here we have it already done quite a bit different from our original, but we're going to apply even more to our side. So let's apply our curve control to this, and we'll go to create new curve, and this will switch to the color. Okay, and we'll go to let's go set orange color for this, so kind of recognize its coloring. We'll go with the blue, and we take our blue and bring up, so it's add this blue haze on a shadow area. But we'll select the middle point and we'll drag it slightly down. This way we have it complementary. We have it blue and warmer color, so it's add all this additional effect. And let's now switch to the red channel. And red, if we can go shadows, we can have it red, or we can go a little bit to cyan, and that's what I wanted. But at the same time, we'll go to restore our mid and highlights. We kind of go restore them to the red. So you can see we applied this kind of warmer cyanish color to our image. Okay, so we apply this coloring. One more mode you can use if you want to apply even more colors replacing, it is to add selective colors. So as we add selective colors, and we'll go to, let's say, to the red on this one, you'll notice we have all these different coloring. You can always jump and preset if you save any, but we'll just go apply and start. For example, if we select color red, you can see right here we can modify. We can take our reds and increase, like for example, if I want a little bit more warmer, I go to cyan. And for example, in the same in a yellow, we can go a little bit more increasing, so add coloring. Okay, we don't worry about our blacks because we could bring them up. So if I want to have my red a little bit brighter, I can take and bring a little bit more or down, so whatever you want it. Let's bring up a little bit. Let's go to cyan because this is blue and cyan color. And you notice right here we can saturating, desaturating a little bit our cyan. So let's bring a little bit up. Okay, same with the yellow. We can actually have it greenish, but I think we got a little bit too much in green. So restore a little bit back to the blue color. Okay, and same we can saturate or bring a little bit darker. And I want to bring clouds a little bit more out. So we'll bring here. Let's go with the blue. Same things, we can apply a little bit to the blue if we apply to this effect. And I think we're almost done, except the greens maybe a little bit right in this area. We need to kind of modify, make them a little bit brighter. And bring a little bit offset. So notice again, I'm going the right here is a little bit cyan, a little bit warmer. So I want offset to the sky. We'll bring a little bit to the warmer than color as well. And that's that. Okay, right here you can see we applied slightly different. It's not that much effect, but again, every small things does effect. So that is what we have it from the camera already modified in this after. So let me go ahead and import one image that before our color adjustments. Okay, so right here import the original, and you can see this is before any adjustment and this is after. So definitely we have it improvement in the coloring, and this was very simple. We did not have it any other effect. I was just increase and slightly modifying the color information in the channel. Of course, we can modify more to this complete picture, and then we'll go to the curves, switch to luminosity, just to add a little bit of this haziness kind of effect in our shadows. Of contrasting, maybe even brighter like this. Okay, and because we have white on top, which can be nice if you put any text or other things, but we want to add border maybe to this. So let's go to another curve, and I'm taking this one, putting like all. Okay, so next we'll go select. Oh, it's not what I needed. There you go. We go select frame. We're going to fill. Actually, there we go. There's a frame. Okay, and we're going to fill this with a black inside. So this is create for us frame, and we're going to the mask and increasing feathering. So you can see it's kind of make almost like painting. And we'll go switch to the soft light. So in this case, you just add nice effect. If you want it, you can of course going inside filters, and you can apply painting effect. You can apply texturing to this, create like real paint. But I think in this point it's already look nice. Again, this is what we started with, and this is what we end. Not very complex work, but again, adjusting colors and everything will pop up the image a little bit more. Thank you for watching this tutorial.